Guys, it's Brad, and I just wanted to shout out some Anthony Robbins ness. Anthony Robbins, just straight up for me, has been one of the greatest influences in my life in a massively impactful way. I've had some really great influential mentors or whatever over the years that, they're sort of like accidental mentors. They're not really anybody that, like, I paid them to be my mentor or anything like that. But the best one has been Anthony Robbins to me, the most impactful one, because he's got different programs. He's got ones for business. He's got ones for oneness and togetherness and relationship and fulfillment. And he's got ones for achievement and energy and physique and everything like that. And I just have to say that, this guy, I give him so much credit. I've attended his UPW seminar or whatever, and the guy is amazing, man. Like, you should just give yourself the gift of experiencing one of his events if you never have before in person. It's an amazing thing, and I found myself asking, and I still find myself asking, like, what is the world going to do when he dies? Because that guy, man, that guy is amazing. That guy is an angel. That guy is the fucking truth. That guy helps more people than anybody in a more impactful way. So I understand if it sounds like I'm just being over exuberant about Anthony Robbins, but dude, honestly, I'll go into more detail about the way that I approach doing his programs, but I've never found anybody who is such a good teacher, such a his whole approach basically is that he wants to meet people where they are. So rather than asking people to do difficult things, he wants it to be easy. So anyway, I'm not going to keep gassing him up. His programs have changed my life so much. The way that I do it is, of course, going to the program would be the fucking best thing ever. And I plan to go Date with Destiny this year. Went to UPW last year. I'm going to go again this year to UPW. But not only do I schedule the time to go to those programs, I also his business mastery program, for instance, many times. I've gone through his business mastery. I've literally watched the videos and taken very good just notes. I took notes hard because there's a lot of stuff. I've done that now literally about 10 times through his section of the program, and then I watched Chet Holmes and took notes on his. And man, I gotta tell you, this stuff is just so life-changing. The way that you perceive life, the way that you perceive relationships, and the person that you are. I mean, it changes the way that you are on a fundamental level, very deep level. Probably faster than almost anything else that has ever done for me, other than, my first few successful days in game. What an asshole. What a fucking asshole. Anyway, just, again, sometimes you see shit like drivers nearly, aggressively driving at pedestrians. I mean, it's always go out here, to be honest with you, but when I see a driver literally angrily drive their car at somebody, it just drives me nuts, It makes me feel fucking crazy, like I want to kill the guy. But anyway, do yourself a favor, buy his programs, go to the event. If you can't afford to buy his programs, just at least expose yourself to it and put yourself into that immersive experience. That's the way that I do it. I just make a commitment to finish one of his programs, and I'll literally go through 60 hours of it straight. If it's an audio program, I'll go through the audio program just straight. If it's a video program like the Business Mastery program or whatever, or the Relationships program, I will go through it in one sitting, and I'll watch it again and again and again so that I can embed it. And when I do, by the way, I'm also taking notes, I'm doing the workbooks. I gotta tell you that alone, man, it has made just like the biggest difference in, I've made all these changes since since being around environment, that type of constant programming. Anyway, so that's about it. Definitely check him out. He's got a Date with Destiny. He's got a UPW coming up in Chicago. Definitely recommend it. If you haven't checked it out, it's one of the best things ever. If you like self-improvement, go ahead and do that stuff. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. do me a favor, just give me a like, share, and subscribe if you like the content, and add me on Facebook if you want to continue the conversation. You have a private question or whatever it needs answering. Thank you so much. Talk to you guys later. Appreciate you. Well.